Hey, how's it going? This is Andy from chuckandandy.com and welcome to my Clickmagick review slash walkthrough slash tutorial. Alrighty then, so pretty much what Clickmagick is, and that's magic with the K, it's pretty much just an online service or tool kind of thing that helps you track your links, right? That's pretty much what it is. It helps you, add rotators and manage all your links, right? As you can see down here, they've also can cloak your links as well. So if you have an affiliate link, you can actually cloak it. You've got, real-time tracking, A/B split testing, you can track your conversions, advanced geotargeting, and all this other good stuff, right? I will go through, most of these features, so bear with me, but pretty much, essentially, that's Clickmagick in a nutshell. Alright, they also got some pretty neat features that adds on top of tracking services, which is the pop-up feature. So if you do cloak a link with a Clickmagick link, they can add a pop-up within any page, on any page. So that's pretty neat. You got what they call a magic bar, which is at the top here, as well as a timer, right? So the magic bar and timer at the top here. And you can add that on any page. So yeah, pretty neat. They're pretty good at what they do, and it's pretty much just managing your links and getting your links to work, right? And yeah, I've been using them for a few months now, and they've been absolutely great. I've used many tools in the past before, many tracking tools, and honestly, there's nothing as easy and simple to use than Clickmagick. With other tools, you spend like a good few days studying it, look into it, and just trying to get your way around it. With Clickmagick, they got a really simple interface. It's just right there. You just add a link, and all your data is right in front of you, right? Just yeah, just really plain and simple. They do offer a 14-day trial for free. Look, I highly recommend it. If you don't have a tracking tool, then I suggest you get Clickmagick right now, because it's such a great tool. It's a top-notch link tracking tool, and it's never let me down before, right? So you can't really go wrong. And with 14 days, why not? You've got nothing to lose. Alright, so yeah, let's go head back to the top. You can check out the testimonials, you've got a demo, you got your pricing, and you can try it out right here. Alright, so I'm actually gonna walk you through the back office, just so you get an idea of what to expect, and see why it's so awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna log in and I'll see you there. Alrighty, so this is pretty much the dashboard. As you can see, I've currently selected the test group. So this is the group for all my to test all my links. For obvious reasons, I don't want to reveal too much of my my personal data. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Let's say if we wanted to create a link, all you have to do is create a link right here. Give it a link group. To create a link group, you just press this little setting kind of icon here and click on groups, and you'll be able to create as many groups as you like. As you can see, when it comes to link name, it's pretty straightforward. This is just for your own personal reference. So you want to give it a name that you actually know what it is for. So let's just do test link. And okay, so your tracking link. So this is the actual tracking link that you're going to use, right? So bear in mind that whatever you put at the end of this URL, it's going to be public. It's going to be exposed. So people can actually see exactly what it is, right? So, you want to make sure that you do have something there that's going to be related to your link name, but at the same time, you don't want to have it too kind of spammy, right? So, keeping that. But for now, because I'm only testing it, let's do that. Okay, with the primary URL, this is where you want the person to land, right? So if you're going to test, if you have a squeeze page and you wanted to track your conversions for your squeeze page, here's where you want to enter your squeeze page's URL, right? So for now, I'm just going to add in some, just any random site. So chuckandandy.com, and yeah, so this is where it's going to be either redirected, or if you cloak it, it'll still land on that page, right? So down here, you've got the option to cloak your link. So at the moment, it's set as no. So what happens is when someone clicks on this link up here, it's going to redirect them straight to this link in just a matter of microseconds, right? So you don't have to worry about loading too long. It does this really quick. If you do decide to cloak it, you can do that. And then you've got an option to actually give it a title, a description, and image, right? So how this works is, let's say you use this link and post it up on your Facebook wall. right? What happens is Clickmagick will automatically pre-populate that link with the title and description and image that you set here. So it comes in pretty handy if you want to, post up your link anywhere else, because then everything, it's not going to pull out from randomly from your website. You can actually set it all here. And another thing is a couple of features that if you wanted to use a couple of features, you do need your link to be cloaked. Right? Just yeah, keep that in mind. Let's check out the advanced settings. If you decide, they also have like funnel options where you can actually set everything up through their funnel end, and yeah, you can do that if you wanted to, and just click that yes. The pop-up and magic bar, I'm going to get into a little bit in a sec, so just wait around for that. Your max clicks, all right. You can even set how many clicks you want to go to that one URL. So, for example, if you wanted to set only 1,000 clicks to go into that one, and after 1,000. You want to move it on to a different squeeze page, you can do that by setting it here. Your traffic cost, so you can actually work out your your sales conversions, or how much it costs per lead, and it's all, you can set that up all here. You can also even do geo targeting, right? So for example, if you only wanted to target US leads, you only wanted to get US leads, or you only wanted to get US clicks, sorry, you can just set it here and just only include United States. And then what happens is, if anyone that isn't in the US, they're going to get sent to a backup URL, which is over here, right? So, because I'm from Australia, let's say I click on the link, I'll end up going to a different URL that I set here, right? And it's the same goes for mobile URL as well. If I set a mobile URL, if any user's using a mobile and clicks on that cloaked link, they're not going to go to my primary URL, they're going to actually get taken to my mobile URL. And this is really handy when you don't have a mobile-friendly website. You can add your pixel codes as well. So if your link is cloaked, you can actually add retargeting or conversion pixels within that link. So that link will actually drop a pixel onto that user, right? So that's pretty neat. So you don't actually have to, get into another website's back office like WordPress and actually add in the code manually. You can actually do it off this link. And then notes is just whatever notes for yourself, right? No one can see it. This is just for yourself. However you want to do it, it's up to you, right? And all you have to do is just create link, and we have to... Oh, right, because I ticked geo-targeting, let's just do all countries. And it should be good. Alrighty. So, we're back at this dashboard again, and as you can see, my test link is at the bottom here. Alright, obviously I haven't driven any traffic and any clicks yet, so, they're both on 0, 0. Just quickly run through the metrics. So TC is total clicks, UC is unique clicks, you've got A for actions, this is action conversion rate, you got your sales conversion rates, cost per click, cost per action, I think cost per sale, your earnings per click, and your ROI, which is return on investment. So you can set all of this data straight into Clickmagick, and it'll punch it all out for you. So there's no need for using spreadsheets, and there's no need to do all these other maths. It's all here for you, right? So that's pretty neat. And now let's say if we wanted to set up a split testing campaign, right? So we have two different squeeze pages, and we want to test between the two, right? So what you want to do is click on this little arrow drop down here. You got a few other options as well, so you can actually check out the traffic quality, which is really handy. You can check out, you can clone it, you can delete it, you reset the stats. But at the moment, what we want is to split test, right? So just click on split test. URL name, again, this is exactly like link name, so you just want to give a name to whatever split test it is. So let's say squeeze page 2, and your squeeze page 2 URL. So I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try it out anyway. And with the weight is how much priority do you want to set it to. So if you want it to split equally 50-50, then clearly you just run 50-50. But if you had 3 different links that you want to split test, then it'll be 33.333, right? So yeah, then once you're happy with that, just add URL. And boom. And there it is. Okay, then you can either edit it or delete it. They also give you the option to, alert you on which one's winning or which one's losing. So, however, if you want to kind of keep tabs on it, you can do that on that. And if you wanted to split all of these URLs equally without setting the weight, you can just click on equalize your weights, and it'll do everything, you know, dead center. So, for example, if you had the 3 split testing links, obviously you can't do 3.333333 because it's going to take forever. You just click on that, and it'll just equalize everything for you. All right, pretty simple stuff. And then if you wanted to add your, obviously you're going to need to add a tracking conversion. So again, let's just head to tracking conversions. You can either choose to decide, you know, conversions tracking first or last. All right, so your first click or your last click. So this especially applies to your total clicks. So as you know, as you're aware that, you know, not always the first person will click it through on the very first time. So you can set that accordingly. This is for your two. This is your 2 codes. So you've got your sales and you've got your actions. Actions meaning leads. And yeah, so all you have to do is just, you know, paste in the code in the body of your web page, and you're pretty much good to go. They do explain this all very well. Like, they've got an FAQ section where they pretty much explain everything, and they've also got, you know, tutorials on how to use every single feature, and they walk you through it really in great detail. So if all of this is a bit, you know, confusing to you, they'll explain it really great in the tutorial. So, but for now, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about these because they're more advanced stuff. But all you have to worry about is just the conversion pixels that you need to add onto your web page, and you're pretty much good to go. Right. So I'm just gonna close that for now, and yeah, I want to show you an example of traffic quality. So let's say if you wanted to check out, because say as we already set up a split testing campaign, but as you can see, there's only 1 link. Right, to actually check out your split testing campaign, you just click on TC, and it's got 0. Let's see if I can try this one here. Okay, so let's try this one. So if I click on TC, I didn't set up any split testing campaigns. Nice. But as you can see, let's say if we wanted to check out our unique clicks, right? So you just click on the unique click number, and it's going to show you, you know, where all the clicks are coming from. So as you can see, you know, you got your different IP addresses, you get your timestamps. You can actually see, you know, where they're actually coming from. So I don't know how we've got a US one from a test page, but yeah. So that's that. You can actually see, you know, your top 10 countries and see how good quality your clicks are or your leads are. If you wanted to actually check your leads, you just click on the action. So under A, you got actions. Click on that number, and it will also tell you, you know, the same story, where they're coming from, and yeah, and all that good stuff. I actually want to show you another example. So just give me 1 second, and I want to show you a better one. Okay, so here I've got, you know, a few better numbers. So let's say we wanted to click on total clicks, right? I'll click on that. As you can see, I've got 4 different split testing. I'm split testing 4 different squeeze pages. You can see that, you know, how each of these went. So there's no real big difference. So obviously number 3 looks like it's winning. But that's all I did was click on the TC number, the total clicks, and it'll bring up all my split testing campaigns. It'll show you, you know, which one's winning, how much confidence it has, and yeah, all that stuff. If we click on unique clicks, you'll be able to show all the tiers and traffic. Again, so this is all of this data can be exported on Excel if you really wanted to. You can see your top 10 countries. So United States, you got 67%, Australia 3%, and so on. So you can tell, you know, whether the traffic that you're actually getting are really high quality or they're, you know, downright crap. Right. There's another better way to check your traffic quality, as I showed you before. So if I click on that and click on traffic quality, it'll tell you all your tiers as well. So tier 1 being, you know, the 4 speaking English country, or 5 speaking English country, sorry. And your, you know, your tier 2s and tier 3s. So obviously the lower tier, the worse the traffic. So I mean, and it also gives you an indicator on the quality of the traffic as well. So this one's not too good, not too bad either. Pretty decent. That's pretty much it according to your data. pretty easy to set up your links. You know, setting up split testing campaigns really easy as well. All the data is all here for you. You don't need to go through all these loops just to work out your percentages. Is all here. So now I want to actually show you the other features as well. So you've also got your pop-ups, your bars, and your timers. So let's head over to pop-ups. Okay, so before I actually show you how to create these pop-ups, bars, and timers, I actually want to show you an example to see, what it actually is. Okay, so that test link again, if I click onto that, if you click on the name to actually edit your tracking link, down the bottom here, where they will show advanced settings, I clicked onto that, and here you can see pop-up. So obviously I clicked on the test. You've got a magic bar, so I created on that, and let's just save changes and see what it looks like. Alright, so to actually check it out, all you have to do is just click on the link again and just click on preview. This is what it actually looks like, right? So we're over at Wikipedia here. I actually clicked the link. As you can see, this very top here is your magic bar. So you can add this to any kind of website. It stays up there. You can put on your text. This is the actual timer. So this is the timer feature. As you can see, it counts down. There should be a pop-up window that appears a bit later on. But I'll show you what I mean. So I'll just close that. Head back over here. If you do click preview, this window will pop up. You can set the timer on when to actually pop up. So at the moment I did set it up as 5 seconds. For some reason it didn't pop up, but that's how it works, right? So yeah, so if you're pretty interested into doing that, it's really easy to do. Let's just head over to timers first. I think that's the order that we have to create it by. You want to create a new timer. Put in your timer name. You can either do evergreen, so it will last, however long, or you can do date based. So this is per cookie basis. So whoever lands on it, let's say for that, I set the 24 hours, right? They've got 24 hours to actually opt in. Otherwise, whatever offer it is, it's gone. Or you can do date based. So by the 25th of September, if they don't opt in, it's gone for good, right? That's that. You can actually do the timer style, the color of it, the width, and yeah, all this good stuff. And look, honestly, if you really wanted to know how to create these, I think it's actually better off showing you how to check out the FAQs and the tutorials, because they do it a lot better. I don't want to confuse you at the moment. Oops, what did I click on? Oh, I clicked on link groups. But if you head over to help, you'll see there's FAQs and tutorials. If you click on tutorials, they've got heaps of trainings on how to use it. So they'll show you how to create your pop-ups, how to create magic bars, and how to create countdown timers. And they do an excellent job on it. So, well, if you're still confused after you're watching this, let me know, and I'll help you out. But I'm pretty sure once you go through these videos, they'll be quite straightforward. Alright, so let's just head over to FAQs and I'll show you, all other stuff that you can learn from as well. So, if you got, they categorize it, so it really helps you out. Any kind of questions you have, I do suggest you go here first and check it out, because most likely it will answer all your questions, right? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it, Clickmagick. I mean, like I said, it's really simple to use, really straightforward. I mean, these pop-ups, bars, and timers, they're just really an added bonus to it, honestly. I mean, the Clickmagick tracking service itself is already so great. They do everything, all that you need. They're any kind of tracking that you need, they do it all for you. I mean, everything is just laid out perfectly. All your stats are all here. You don't have to, like I said, you don't have to dig deep into, finding out little bits and pieces of information. It's all here. Creating split testing links is really easy. And look, overall, it's a really great tool, and I know I've been ragging on about it for quite some time now, so I'll probably end this video. But look, if you do have any questions, don't be afraid to ask Chuck and I. We use this every single day, and we pretty much know most of the things that needs to be known. If not, you can always head over to FAQs and look for your questions there. We do have a link below if you do decide to go check out Clickmagick. Obviously, it is our affiliate link. I wouldn't be shooting this video just for the fun of it. although, you know, it was pretty entertaining. But hey, look, yeah, you know, just we are there to help you out. Don't be afraid to ask us any questions. You know, send us an email, comment below. You know, any way, any form, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right. So yeah, so that's the end of my Clickmagick review tutorial walkthrough. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you around.